Tonight on RCVTV, we're going to be taking a look at the Cubis tank from Joyetech. Alright guys, here we have the Cubis tank from Joyetech, taking a closer look at all the little extras we get with this bad boy. First thing up we have is the warranty card. Has your basic warranty information on there as well as a QR code. Then we have our little card to give you some tips on priming. Now we're going to go over that in the video as well, but if you happen to forget anything, perhaps however many drops for what coil, what type of wattage, all that type of stuff, they cover most of it in here. So you know whether the coil should be used in temp control or in power mode, that type of thing. So definitely don't lose that guy, can be invaluable for you. Then we have the tank itself here, the Cubis, and we have a spare drip tip in clear. That little guy is kind of a pain to get out, but if you want a clear tip, you could have that on there instead of this black one. I'm just going to leave the black one on there for today. And then in here we have our coils. Now the Cubis tank comes with 3 coils. Very nice of Joyetech to do that for us. Most coils, most tanks only come with 2 coils, but this one comes with 3, and they're all different resistances. First one we have up is the 0.5 ohm stainless steel coil. Can be used in power mode or temperature control mode, and it's good for about 5 to 30 watts of power. That's going to be the one we install today, but we'll crack this open here and we'll show you all that. The other 2 coils that you get are a 1 ohm stainless steel coil, again good for temperature control as well as power mode, and a 1.5 ohm Clapton. Now the 1 ohm is good to about 20 watts. The 1.5 ohm Clapton is only going to be good to about 15. So keep that in mind. So there we have our 0.5 ohm Clapton. I've already opened it up just for the purpose of this video. The other thing that was included in the little coil box here is this little cap. So the cap is used for when you're transporting the tank. So if you've taken off the top cap here, let's say you had 2 Cubises. You wanted to bring one with a second flavor, just a backup of your other flavor. What you can do is you can unscrew this guy, set that aside, and then take this top cap and thread that in. And that will act just like a little stopper. That is now completely safe to throw in your pocket, shouldn't have any leakage issues, and then you got a tank ready to go for whenever you need it. So that explains that little guy. But now for coil mounting, it is quite different, as you can see. The coil's not in there, it's just an empty chamber, and then we have this top bit here. So what we do is we pop out our coil, and we take our threaded end here. We're not going to prime it just at the moment. I just want to show you how the coil screws in, just like that. Now all of our air will pass through the top here down into the coil and then travel up the center pipe and give us our vape. It is a more restrictive draw due to this type of technology, but a lot of people like that. It's essentially sub-ohm mouth to lung. So if you like that type of a pull, you can definitely get that on a tank like this. But we do need to prime this bad boy so you can see it vape. I'm going to pop the coil off here. Like I said, we have the 0.5 ohm coil today, which has a little screen on there to kind of prevent some spit back. That's a cool little feature as well. So today we'll be loading up some ramped up, a delicious peanut butter cookie vape from the What's Up line, available at River City, of course. Give that a little shaky. And going to put some drops right into the top here. We're going to make sure we get all the corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 drops. Now generally I would put a little drop on either side of the with the wicking holes, but we don't have one on this guy, so keep that step out of mind if you've used other tanks. And then we just thread that bad boy onto here. And that should be ready to rock. We'll set that aside here. We'll just lay her down. And now for filling. On the black tank, it can be a little tricky to see, but right by my finger here, there is a max line. You do not want to exceed that. Otherwise, when we drop this in, the displacement of the coil and the chimney will overflow your tank. So definitely stop at that line. So we're gonna pop it here. Very, very easy tank to fill. Just a giant cup, essentially. And we got that to about the max line. I'll try to angle it a bit, and you'll see as we pop that in, it looks like the tank is like all the way full now. And that threads into there. Now your airflow control, like I said, is located at the top on this guy as opposed to the bottom. So it is done by controlling this top cap. It does have a stopper, so you can't go completely around, all the way closed, all the way open. So just find where you like and leave it there. It is nice and resistant, so it shouldn't change on you on its own. But we have this guy primed, ready to go. We're gonna pop back up to FaceTime, and we're gonna take a couple pulls off of it. See how she vapes. All right, guys, there we have our up-close look at the Cubis tank from Joyetech. We also have it paired with another Joyetech product, the Cuboid mod. If you want to get a closer look at this bad boy, make sure you check out our video, link down below. But we have our mod set to 20 watts here for the Cubis tank. We are going to give it a little vape here. It is the 0.5 ohm coil, as we installed earlier. I should mention airflow was wide open on that pull. Decent flavor. It kind of hits you hard. The tank likes to almost push the vapor a little bit, so don't be surprised if you feel like you're being forced vapor almost. Really, really tasty little tank. Again, this is a great option for those who are looking for not a super cloud producing sub-ohm setup, or you can go with the non-sub-ohm coils if you want that pure mouth to lung type inhale as well. And yeah, great little tank, guys. I would definitely recommend you check it out if you sound like that type of person. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. And as always,
subscribe to the channel, like the videos.
Follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
Like us on Facebook, and until next time,
Make smart choices.